does this affect USDT pairs and cold storage wallets, like buying XRP and then sending it to your cold storage wallet? Now, this question is a response to a video I did about Tether possibly going under with the new Genius Act, forcing it to be more exposed in what they have going on in their operations. And the fear is that Tether, USDT, may crumble, taking a lot of the market with it if that's the case. This is a fear-based mentality. I really hope this doesn't happen. But to answer this question that you have here, I'm going to have to explain to you a little bit about cold storage and liquidity pools. So cold storage doesn't have any liquidity pools. That's not how cold storage works. Cold storage is an offline, secure safe to store your crypto keys. Now, liquidity pools are hosted usually by decentralized exchanges or automated market makers like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, the XRPL, AMM. They host the liquidity pools, and then the liquidity pools, they have pairs in those liquidity pools. So you'll have XRP, you'll have a pool with XRP and USDT in it, with both the XRP and USDT, or you'll have a liquidity pool with XRP and USDC, or you'll have a liquidity pool with XRP and HBAR. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you want to swap those two products or cryptos, there's a liquidity pool that you can pull from so you can make that sale. Now, when liquidity pools run dry, what does that mean? Let's say the liquidity pool for XRP and HBAR run completely dry. Does that mean the value of XRP goes completely down? In some cases, yeah, it can affect the value, but most of the time, no. It really depends on how many liquidity pools are empty, but the way it does work is that if a liquidity pool is empty or there's no trading pairs for what you're trying to trade to, you've got to go direct to the person. So I have a friend in Myanmar who has to make sales, and they don't have liquidity pools that they have access to there. So when they want to make a sale, they put it up, and then there's like a list of people and a list of buyers and sellers they can choose from at prices that they want. So if they want to trade XRP USDC, they go to the list of people who are offering to sell USDT for XRP, and then they pick the best price from those people directly. Now, liquidity pools cuts all this out, so you don't have to do that. Makes it really simple, cuts down the speed, makes trading faster. So to answer your question, if Tether does go down because of the Genius Act, it will possibly affect a lot of cryptos in their price, because these liquidity pools could get dumped and emptied because people are may lose faith in USDT or switch over to another stablecoin. This could drain a lot of those liquidity pools. Will it cause a cascading effect in the value of certain coins? Possibly, and most likely it will. Will it be permanent? I don't know. I don't think so, but it definitely can cause an effect. Will it affect the price of your crypto in cold storage? Yes, it can. So when your crypto is in a cold storage, the price still adjusts to the market value. So if you've got gold in a safe and you're keeping your gold in a safe, the market value for that gold can still go up or down. The amount of gold you have stays the same. The same thing with your crypto in a cold storage. If you store your crypto in a cold storage, if you have 1,000 XRP, it's always going to be safe. It's always going to be 1,000 XRP. But the market value for that XRP can go up and down. So being in a cold storage doesn't lock in the price of the market value. It just locks in what you have. The same thing when you put gold in a safe. If you've got two bars of gold in a safe, then when you have that gold in that safe, it's always going to be 2 bars of gold. It's always going to be safe in your safe. And then the market value for that gold may go from 3,000 to 3,500 or back down to 2,500. So when you go to sell that gold, the price will change. I hope that makes sense. And I'm sexy daddy now. Wealth, love, and authenticity to you all.